Hi friends, my name is Liza and welcome to this loving kindness yoga class, also known as Yoga for Love. I'll be doing a workshop this Valentine's Day at Riverbend Yoga in Yarmouth, and this is a warm-up, a preview into that workshop. The workshop will delve a little deeper into the history around the yamas and niyamas, and include some more exercises, journaling exercises. This is the yoga asana type practice of the workshop. And I'm joined here by my friend Brownie, who will be helping me today with her loving kindness and her little heart too. So take a moment to just become present within your space, noticing any areas that are calling for movement. I have a supported seat. I have a blanket underneath my hips. You can choose to just sit on the ground or on a pillow, whatever feels comfortable for you. As you find your comfortable seat, just notice yourself begin to level and get centered. Invitation to press the palms lovingly together in this Anjali mudra. We'll carry this through the practice, this mudra shape, and take any thoughts, just acknowledge them within your heart and your mind. And let's ride this wave together. So to begin, hands at heart center. Begin to move the elbows out left and right as you inhale, allowing the breath to open up through the diaphragm. As you exhale, allow the elbows to draw close together, touching, creating this pressing like sandwich panini press. Allow my breath, my voice to guide you as you inhale, reaching the elbows toward the sky. Exhale, elbows reach down slowly, easefully, intentionally, gradually. I feel Brownie's paw on my foot. Inhale, rise the elbows. Exhale, elbows soften toward the earth. And soften the fingertips back at your yoga mudra, Anjali mudra, and bow the head toward the earth. An invitation to set an intention to something or someone or something for yourself. To state clearly, maybe a single word. And then bringing it one step further once you become clear with this. So if my intention is to be the best version of myself, to act as if it were already true. So taking that intention as if it were already true, carrying that to your practice. And begin to lower the hands softly toward the knees. And begin the seated cat-cow as you inhale, lengthening the heart toward the front, chest opens toward the sky, gaze lifts up. Exhale, begin to soften the shoulders toward the knees, rounding of the spine, spinal inflection, soften skin of the forehead. Inhale, reach the heart forward, breathe to blossom. Exhale, soften and round the back with each gesture. Notice any sound effects your body is adding to the practice. Just noticing as the heart blossom with the inhale and exhale, rounding and softening. Continue through this first warm-up sequence as you engage and lift the heart, chin reaches up toward the sky, gentle lift. Exhale, rounding of the back, and notice how a little bit of change in the movement and the posture allows the heart to open up and shine forward. We don't need these big heart opening dramatic postures. Just gentle, easeful shifts in the way you're already moving through your practice could help you to maybe soften or open the heart and other parts of your day and your life, relationships. I'm taking one more inhale, reach the shoulders back, heart lifts forward. Exhale, round the back, draw the shoulders away, chin tucks to chest, gentle release of the neck. And inhale, come back to center, feeling the hands rested on the lap. As you inhale, rise, reach the arms parallel to the earth, fingertips shine forward. Exhale, cross the right arm underneath the left, reach the fingertips back behind you, touch the shoulders, this loving embrace. Fingertips kiss the shoulders. As you inhale, draw both hands forward, reach the fingertips. Exhale, opposite arm on top, reaching around, feeling yourself here, taking a moment. Feel this embrace, this support, this love. Feel the grounding of your pelvis on the earth. As you inhale, reach the arms forward. Continuing this a few times as you exhale, embrace, warming up through the shoulders, the arm. Noticing the sensation of how it feels to be held. And take one more, finishing with the arm that you didn't start with on top. And exhale, hands reach toward the front of the room, front of your space, and reach the arms down by your sides. Feel and notice, resonating with the phrases, I am safe, I am loved, I am supported. Tending to the soil so the flowers can grow. And then moving any props out of your way, shifting to all fours. Noticing the knees underneath the hips, palms supported by the earth, feeling yourself supported here by every part of the mat, of the ground, the earth. Moving into your first downward dog, gently tucking the toes, bending the knees first as you use the heart to melt toward the thighs. Exhale, let the hips reach up and back. You don't always have to follow my cues. I'm certainly not here to dictate. But find the wisdom within your body to guide you to anything that feels out of your comfort zone. Heel toeing the feet, feeling the arms long, reaching the heart toward the thighs. Allowing that trapezius muscle between the shoulders to drink this in. Heels reaching toward the earth. And take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, gently baby steps toward the top of the mat. Allow the feet to reach the hands. Feet are hip distance apart. Gentle forward fold here. Reaching for the elbows on each side, one hand to each elbow, allowing the heart to rise higher than the head. Letting emotional intelligence and body wisdom lead your practice today. Allowing them to have a seat at the table. Maybe allowing the brain, the intellectual side to take a little rest lovingly. Letting these two other parts of our being to take the lead. A gentle sway from side to side might feel nice. And as you tuck the chin, strengthen through your beautiful legs to slowly begin to rise up to standing. One vertebra at a time. Right away, notice the grounding through the feet. Arms come relaxed by your side. Feel yourself here. Earth supporting you, Tadasana. Moving with the wisdom of the body. Leading with the heart. As the arms reach up overhead, take an inhale through the nose. Clasp the right hand with the left and reach up and over. Think up and over. Feeling the side body stretch from the hip through to your fingertip. Inhale, come back to center. Hands joined together, Anjali Mudra. Exhale, hands to heart center. Begin to forward fold at the hips, reaching the hands toward the earth. Inhale, hands reach back, airplane pose. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, heart center. Shining through the legs, reaching up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Arms shine up toward the sky. Reaching to the other hand. Right hand reaches around the left wrist as you reach up and over to the right side. Elongating through the left side body. Maybe gaze looks up. Maybe gaze looks down. Just notice the subtle shift within your body of these movements. Inhale, rising back up to center, palms connect. Exhale, hands, Anjali Mudra. As you hinge at the hips, lower toward the earth, hands come to the earth, the mat. Inhale, airplane arms reach back, shoulders tuck in. Exhale, hands to earth. Anjali Mudra, hands to prayer center, slowly rising back up to center, finding your rhythm, your sequence as the arms shine up toward the sky. Left fingers reach around the right wrist, angling up and over to the side, piecing the parts together as you inhale this integration yoga movement, union, hinging at the hips as the hands reach toward the earth. Airplane arms. Arms shine down, reaching toward the heart center, connecting with your body, your breath. Last one on this side. Right fingers reach around the left wrist, angling up and over, shifting the gaze. Back to center, prayer center. Hands shine toward the heart, forward fold. Airplane arms reach back. Exhale, this time forward fold. As you walk the hands forward, stepping back to your first plank, choosing to stay here, or you can go into modified plank, lowering the knees, untucking the toes. Choosing to stay in plank, you'll be here for a few breaths, using the whole body strength here, awakening through the core, the back body, the arms. Gently gaze, opening the shoulders, peeling the heart toward the front of the room. Exhale, feel the pelvis strong. Feel the legs supporting you. And take one more inhale. Feel this breath, this beautiful long shape to lift the heart up and away from this collapsing temptation. Then exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Untucking the toes. Hands come to each side of your rib cage. Option to stay here or strengthen through the legs, engaging through the pelvis as the heart reaches up, peeling off the mat, engaging toward the sky. Feel the lower back compress and tone in cobra. Taking your time here, staying present. The breath is in the present. I can't breathe into the future. Can't breathe into the past. Can only breathe in the present. As you inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, slowly lowering to the earth, tucking the toes. As you push up to supported plank or full plank. Exhale, begin to reach the hips up, moving into downward facing dog, walking the dog, shining the heart toward the thighs. Taking a beautiful, delicious breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Moving into three-legged dog. Shift the weight into your left foot. The right foot reaches up and back as if it's walking along a wall, or literally as I am. Up and back, away from the body. Exhale, open up this hip, shine through the heart over toward the right side of the room. Opening through the hip and the shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, step this right knee through. Option to tuck the toes, drop the back knee, or rest the top of the foot on the floor. When you feel like your hips are level, your knee is supported by the earth, allowing the arms to come up to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to feel your positioning here. The support of the earth on the left knee, the right heel grounded into the mat. Shoulders drop away from the ears. And take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. This time, inhale, reach the hands, cactus the arms to each side of your body. As you gently peel back, opening the heart toward the sky, shining the palms up. Exhale, hands come to center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, cactus the arms, reaching the heart up toward the sky. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, hands at prayer center, gentle tucking of the chin. Last one, inhale, peel and shine. Open up through the biceps. Coming to your intention, opening up. And exhale, coming back to center. Begin to lower as the left hand comes to the mat. Right arm shines up toward the sky, this nice gentle counter stretch. Shining through the fingers, feel the hips, feel the left knee. Feel the heart reach up and over. And exhale, top hand lowers, slicing through one hand each side of your right foot, planting the hands, and then step back to your plank. As you lower all the way, in Cobra, option to Chaturanga, moving into upward facing dog. Exhale, pike the hips up, downward facing dog. Heart shines toward the earth. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through that left hip, stacking the left hip over the right, gaze through the right side shoulder, left side shoulder. As your back leg strengthens, inhale up to center. Exhale, shine that right knee through. Back knee drops, untuck the toes. Take your time. Find your alignment, feel the support of your body. Let your body be the wise, guiding voice here. Finding the kindness within your voice. As you inhale, rise, arms reach up to heart center. A moment here to feel yourself grounded, present with the breath. Feeling the heart rate, noticing any changes in your energy. As you inhale, begin to cactus the arms or goalpost, Super Bowl's coming up. And exhale, hands come to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, big beautiful breath in, goalpost the arms. Exhale, hands prayer center. Gaze looks down. As you inhale, reach the arms, heart lifts, shoulders draw back. And exhale, hands, Anjali Mudra. As you lower the hands toward the earth, plant the right hand on the ground as the left arm reaches up toward the sky. Feel and notice. crossing of the midline, twist. As you inhale, feel the fingertips reach. Exhale, top hand lowers, slicing the leg. As you plant the hands, tuck the back toes, step back to your plank. Inhale, lower all the way down, or option 2, chaturanga, peel and glide through upward facing dog. And exhale, gliding into downward facing dog. Feel and notice. Challenging thoughts, sensations that come into your mind. Finding yourself, you're already whole, just as you are. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, right leg lunges through, knee to nose. Step this right foot through. Keep the back toes tucked. You can keep the back knee lifted, or you can lower this knee for supported crescent, untuck the toes. Either way you take it, inhale. Begin to reach the arms, shining up toward the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, flow down. Keep the hands here. Left palm is firmly supported by the earth as the right arm reaches up. And exhale, right arm rainbows back this time. You can keep the arm parallel to the earth, scooting that back knee back, or reach for the back foot as your heart shines toward the front of the room. The left hip opens up, connecting heart energy with hip energy. Carry a lot of emotions around the hip area as well. We do a lot of work and support for our body, finding this love, this connection for these two parts of our body. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And easily, gradually, slowly, with control, reaching the right arm back and over. As you step back to your supported plank, gliding forward, lowering all the way your chaturanga. And exhale, peg the hips, moving into your downward dog. Shifting the weight into your right foot. Left foot becomes light, reaches up toward the back of the room, walking up that imaginary wall. Exhale, knee comes through, knee to nose, slowly, intentionally, as this left foot steps through. Back knee drops or stay on your tucked toes. As you inhale, rising, reaching the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you're in crescent lunge, allowing the back knee to drop, untuck the toes. Hands become goalposts. As you inhale, shine the heart toward the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, shine the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gliding forward, right hand plants, left hand plants. As you inhale, reach the left arm up, straight at first. As you exhale, begin to rainbow this arm back. You can stay parallel, or maybe this right hand reaches for your back foot as you open up through the left chest, through the left hip. Notice the energy here. You're doing great. Breathe in and radiate love on the exhale. Take another inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, slowly, easily, gradually rainbow that arm back in front of you. As the back foot comes down, bring the front knee behind you. Allow the knees to draw together, hip distance apart, and begin to glide back slowly, easily, gradually, one vertebra at a time, into child's pose. This gentle heart opener, this grounding and heart opening pose. This pose is our friend. Letting the heart melt toward the earth, hips lower toward the heels. Spine is soft and neutral, gaze lowers. Integrating the movement part of the practice. Shifting toward the floor, grounding part of practice. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, slowly, one vertebra at a time, with care and love, as if you're moving a precious vestibule of jewels. Coming to level, hips on your heels, shoulders drop away. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just notice. How does your heart rate feel? How does your energy feel? Bringing your legs over onto one side and kicking your legs out in front of you, scooting your seat toward the center of your mat. Moving into the two Dandasana staff pose, hands on each side of your body. Notice the little bit of effort this pose takes. Sometimes I've been doing yoga for over 20 years. Sometimes I find this pose is even more challenging than some of the arm balancing poses. So giving yourself some love and compassion in this supported seat, noticing where the pelvis is positioned, the sacrum, the shoulders, through the spine, imagining the vertebrae stacked on top of each other. All this love and care for the different parts of our body. And then begin to seat the seat closer toward the bottom of your mat, knees bend, soles of the feet on the earth, elbows come to the earth. As you slowly lower yourself down to the ground, shoulders drop toward the earth, swaying the knees from side to side. A gentle windshield wiper motion might feel nice, opening up through the hips, a little playfulness, again, allowing any sounds, the soundtrack of the body, to become part of the practice, and just welcoming it, giving love to the joints, the bones, the deep fascial networks, the tissues, all the billions of cells. And coming back to neutral, slowly, easily, gradually. Bring the soles of the feet closer to your seat. Maybe the fingertips touch the soles of your feet here. On your next inhale, begin to lift and peel the hips up toward the sky, allowing the heart to rise above here in this position. Shoulders draw closer together. Chin tucks to chest. Feel the opening up through the pelvis, the hips. Nice hip stretch with all of the hip work through the practice today. Nice heart opener in this laying down position. In bridge pose, inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower the hips toward the earth. Palms shine toward the sky, receiving the energy. Palms flip toward the earth as you inhale, guide the hips up toward the sky. Repetition, this meditation in motion. Exhale, open the palms, hips glide back to the floor. Again, inhale, reach the hips up, palms to the earth. You're doing great. Exhale, lower the hips to the earth, palms shine toward the sky. This time, inhale, lift the hips up. Option to interlace the fingers underneath the seat, tucking the shoulders closer together, hugging a pencil between the shoulder blades. And 3 breaths here. You're doing awesome. As you inhale, feel the hips reach up. As you exhale, strengthen through the shoulders, heart reaches out, blossoming toward the sky, accepting all the love, light, and energy available to you from the universe. As you inhale, reach. Exhale, release the hands, slowly lower one vertebra at a time, back down to the earth. Good. Last time to cactus the arms. Bring the arms to each side of the body, cactusing the arms toward palms shining up toward the sky, tops of the hands on the earth. Reach both knees into your chest. As you exhale, guide the knees over to the right. Inhale, draw the knees up to center. Exhale to the left. Feel the stretch through the side body, through the bicep and the arm, back to center. Exhale to the right. We'll do one more on this side as you inhale up to center. And exhale to the left. Stay here. On your next inhale, bring the right arm up and over, connecting to the left side, moving into this fetal position with love and care, as if you're moving that precious vestibule of gems. With love and care, taking a moment of care here in this nurturing position, this comforting position, this loving presence you've been for yourself today. Maybe reminding yourself of what your intention was, knowing that all is possible. You are whole just as you are. And take an inhale. Exhale. And on your next inhale, begin to roll back onto your back body, opening up through the chest, allowing the legs to reach long, arms reach up overhead, full body stretch in each direction. And then exhale, arms relax by your side. As you move into your final resting pose, gathering anything that might bring you added comfort. Socks for the feet might feel nice, a sweater for the upper body, perhaps a blanket underneath the knees or above you over your body. The body drops in temperature toward the end of practice. Building your nest for rest. As you come to rest, see if there's any way you can relax yourself even more, allowing the jaw to drop away from the ears, softening the forehead, turning off the face, no face for no one. Feeling the lightness of the heart, allowing the heart to open up toward the sky. As the shoulders kiss the earth, the body is supported and grounded and comforted. As you come to rest, perhaps this reading resonates with you today in this loving kindness yoga class. It's from the book How to Love by Thich Nhat Hanh. The 4 elements of true love. True love is made of 4 elements: loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. In Sanskrit, these are Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, and Upeshka. If your love contains these elements, it will be healing and transforming, and it will have the element of holiness in it. True love has the power to heal and transform any situation and bring deep meaning to our lives. Shavasana. Bring your awareness to the sounds around your space. Maybe bringing the attention back to the breath before beginning to bring a little movement back into your body, a wiggling of the fingertips or swaying of the feet. And reaching your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around you, allowing yourself this moment of comfort, of appreciation and gratitude for showing up for yourself today, connecting with your breath and body, and this loving kindness yoga class. True transformation begins when we heal ourselves first. And then making your way onto one side and taking a moment here in this fetal position. Transitioning from Shavasana to this awakened state, easefully and with care. When you feel ready, beginning to push yourself up to, as you begin class, seated at the top of your mat, perhaps choosing to lower the gaze or close the eyes. Finding yourself centered here, again, present in this room, present with your breath. And easily opening the eyes when that feels right for you. And closing the practice with a hand movement followed by an Om, invitation to bring hands to Anjali Mudra at heart center. Something I learned as a kid is to keep my hands warm, to rub the hands together. Invitation to begin to rub the hands together, creating this friction, this heat, maybe moving them faster, feeling that warmth come through the hands, adding in some prana, some yang, part of your yoga practice, awakening back through the hands and the heart center. And slowly coming back to stillness. You can keep your hands here at heart center or bring your hands to your lap as you gently close the eyes. I'll guide you through an inhale and exhale, and then inhale and Om. You're free to join me with a silent Om or the sound of Om. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Om. May the loving kindness within me reflect the loving kindness in each of you. Jai Bhagwan. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.